less and less. It's not the person you hire, it's the person you fail to fire. You know, is there a process with the hiring? Is there a, we want to look for these things, we want to, but we don't want to just count people out because of ridiculous stuff we're making up. We don't want to count people out because of a so-called less experience within a so-called workforce or area, or field. We don't want to just act as if the person we hire has to be the right person, and because we aren't going to be able to fire him, and it's like, that's kind of what, oh shit, I didn't put that on, you motherfucker. Your ass up. Nah, but that's kind of, I feel how, some feel, that they act as if, we can't fire them, or we don't want to, or, it's like, like I say, situational, but they haven't worked at that job. All of those candidates haven't worked at this particular job. And us, we are willing to and will, train each, person that gets hired, because the way we do things here is going to be different from any other place. That's fine. You have experience elsewhere and this, that, and the third, but this is how we do it here. And then that's it. So, that's what I be saying. Like, it should, matter with all these, oh, no, because it's just like, they're just saying no. Like, what are you saying no to? Like, what are you looking at and saying no to? Especially just, like, as far as, like, my, jobs, shit, that's nothing. I mean, we're talking about nothing jobs. These are, and it's just like, what are you saying no to? What is the you're putting faith into me if you hire me. Like, what is, you're not paying me crazy money. This ain't no serious, job that's on, like, what are we talking about? And people so scared to, don't know how to, develop people and communicate with them and, set shit in place and have your own foundation. And if they aren't meeting that and willing to learn and shit like that, then we have to move on from them. We can't just hold on to people and let people get by and get away with shit just because they've been here and they know how to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. We can go get somebody who's willing to be there, teach them how to do whatever. Damn, it gotta be a week or two where, they fucking up or this, that, and the third. But that fucking, that fourth week, nigga, they there. They doing it. And, they're positive. They're have healthy communication. They're willing to help. They're, willing to learn to, and it's like, just, they always see like the small struggle, of a brief of them having to learn and, them having to teach them, and this, that, and the third. They always see that as this such big, huge thing. Like, bro, that's, what I'm saying, a so-called growing pain. That's a, it's like, you got to be willing to go that. I'd rather go through that than having to deal with somebody and put up with somebody who is, tripping. just because they already know how to do it. I'm putting up with, a whole bunch of tomfoolery, you know, just to keep them when I can go get somebody else. Like why why are we told to act like a whole different person for customers? Be overly nice if they disrespect. Just stay respectful. Like fuck all that. That those customers are rude. They destroy fucking stores. They talk to people how they want and don't get checked. So they think it's okay. That's a major problem. It makes people become entitled and believe they have some sort of power over people. And the other thing is, some feel that they must change who they are to please others, to express kindness, to allow others to walk all over them, and think it's not okay to express how they're truly feeling because of how it is at their job. You fall into it without noticing. It's practice. 40 plus hours a week, you're practicing that way of being. That's a problem. It's practice. You're doing it, you're doing it, you're doing it. Whether you like it, whether you notice it, whether you blah, 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 you're doing it. And it's gonna become your lifestyle, especially if you just let it happen, aren't aware of it, aren't calling it out and, knowing that, and trying to adjust and find ways where you can, call certain things out, where you can talk to them, or, this, that, and the third. But yeah, bro, it's ridiculous that, that's told to so many employees, and told to where you have to create this character and put on this front, and it's like, it's just, like at my job, as far as, because I be listening to music, and it's like, it's just so you yourself and what you're thinking, it is, and what's professional, not professional, blah, blah, blah. The customers have no problem with me listening to music. No problem. And it's like, it's so many things that companies or owners or whoever, managers feel that, certain stuff is such a problem, and they always say customers. But it's like they keep just throwing customers in there when, customers don't know, left to right, within the extent of shit that's not affecting them within, ringing somebody up or, helping somebody find something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so all this other, nobody's worrying about that. Nobody's worrying about fucking earbuds in. Nobody's worrying about, all this other stuff that, is created. But it's like, why not? Why can't we, check them? Why can't we, like, what are you talking about? And like I say, that will be us practicing how to do it in a kind way, in a healthy way, in a positive way, and not just, like I say, because there are ways to check people. Ain't nobody saying like, come on, nigga, like, what the fuck you doing? Ain't nobody saying all that. And it would help more because we're in this job setting and this type of situation. So, but it's like, we shouldn't cut it off and no communication. Just let them do it, let them be whatever, let them act a fucking fool and tear shit up. Like when I worked at, one of my other jobs, bro, like I said, leave the store as is. I said, leave it. I said, this not our fucking job to just, clean up after motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's just, listen, you say whatever you want to fucking say. You don't tear no shit apart and then like, this y'all job to clean shit up. No, nigga, we pick up some shit here and there. We bring shit to the floor. We, things of that nature. Sure, but let's not go, oh, we're able to just tear the shit up. And then, it's like you host a party at your crib. And it's like, motherfuckers just come in here and tear shit all up. No, bro. You host a party, there's going to be trash. There's going to be this and that. It's fine. I do a little cleanup, this, that, and the third. But niggas getting disrespectful and destroying shit, like, what are we talking about? I said, leave that shit, bro. I was on some, like, document this shit. I was like, let's document this shit. Let's take videos. This is what happened at this store, at this location, this, that, and the third. And we gonna leave it, or, fuck around, clean it up, and this is how it is after we cleaned it up. Now let's see tomorrow, and then we'll show it, and then we'll leave it, and then we'll, see how customers, because like I say, they don't know, or they don't, this, that, and the third, whatever. But it's like, nah, bro, we can't just keep allowing them to do shit. We can't just, it's just like, can't do that. And it's like, it's certain stuff that I, like I say, when some customers, show me the menu, I see, it's sometimes it's people who just like, who aren't, maybe they just don't want to talk or this, that, and the third, so they kind of, show me and point at it and, kind of talking a little quietly or this, and that. So it's like, that's fine. This, that, and the third, and some of them are, because maybe they don't, speak a lot and are a little afraid to. So I like be making them an this, that, and the third. But it's like, I be telling people, bro, like, what do you want? And it's like, oh, what comes on? What comes on what? What's on the menu? Here's the menu. And I'm like, I'm not gonna like this. That's not my job to remember everything on the fucking menu and read it back to you and tell you the shit. No, bro, that's why we have a menu. That's why we have a menu. You can read the menu, and if you cannot read that language, this, that, and the third, then we talking about something. Then we figuring something out. Then we, but come on, let's read the menu, bro. But it's like it's too much of this allowing customers to be rude, allowing customers to do whatever they fucking want, bro. Like, no. It's no more of that. It's no more of these dumbass little questions they ask. It's no more of them, whether they are just ignorant or them just want to be an asshole, this, that, and the third. It's no more of that shit. Because, like I said, they want to say what they want, but that isn't translating to money that we're being a fucking suck up. It's like, motherfuckers still gonna come to wherever they going, bro. I'm telling you, they're still going to go. And like I say, we aren't being, crazy, but it's like, we're not gonna allow, like, bro, niggas wild. And I don't know if I said it before, but dude, like I say, we got our, our station, whatever, we got our, what is it called? Like the plasticware that we put in the to-go shit or whatever. And it's like, dude sitting over there, we brought them their chips or whatever. They got a little big group, that's fine. But dude thought it was okay to walk behind the fucking counter in our area, go grab the plasticware and take it. I said, hold on. I was like, hold on. I said, excuse me. I said, do you need something? Yeah, we need to. I said, okay, how many do you need? And then, here you go. You know what I'm saying? But we do not walk behind, a place of fucking business and grab some shit like you at your crib and that's your shit. I was like, that's not what we do. You know what I'm saying? I said, how many you need? Okay, I'll bring it to you. Go have a seat. That's not what we do, but it's like we can't, like, oh, it's okay, motherfucker grabbed a whole bunch. It's 8 niggas over there. Nigga grabbed 20, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that's money. You gonna pay me? And it's like, people don't understand that, and it's like, people, like, it was another situation, bro, where like I said, I rang the customers up, this and that. Everybody be acting so confused and so lost just because it's their first time there. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, the expo person brought, the food to the table. And the expo person has no idea who food is what. That's why they say the food items, and then they say, oh, that's mine. And then the expo person said the food items, and then a customer decides to say it's mine when it's not. The customer ordered, one piece of food, and he said, expo person said 2 things. Oh, that's mine. And then once, the other food comes out and, the other customer, and they're like, I had 2 things. and then it's coming back to me, and I'm like, and they like, just make another one. Make another one for what? What happened? Because it's like, I know I rang it up right. You know what I'm saying? They got the ticket. Did something happen right here? Let's see that. Nothing happened right there. So I go out, and the bitch is eating this shit. That for a fucking fact, the customer know ain't theirs. Are you tripping? Like, what is that, bro? And it's like that type of mental, like, what are you doing? And I'm like, and then, they like, it don't really matter. But it's like, that matters, bro. That is very disrespectful to try to get over on somebody and to not pay for something. It's just like, you can't, like, allow that, bro. You can't just allow things like that, bro. It's like, no, that's not yours. You ordered the, you know what I'm saying? That's what, I told her. I said, you ordered the, whatever that one item was. And then she's like, oh, I guess it was a mix up or this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? It's already done, so this, that, and the third. But like I said, I'm going to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you ordered this, and then, you know that that's not what you ordered. That was for this customer. And, this, that, and the third. And then, she, I don't want to hear all that shit. You know what was up and you know what went down. You know what I'm saying? But there's so many people who have so many experiences with customers, that are being very disrespectful, that are, that are being, ridiculous for no reason, acting like they just can't comprehend or do anything with their fucking mind. And don't act like, act like they don't know how anything works. And that's not healthy. Customer service is why the world is the way it is. We have to bow down to customers, which make them start feeling entitled, and they think everyone must bow down to them. We should be able to act like humans. I shouldn't have to change who I am for someone else. That's why others feel it's okay to change who they are, for others to just please them and not make them mad. Stop being rude. Huge. Like I say, you're practicing that, and it cuts in to you and how you deal with all of your situations. That is your guide. That's what you know for the most part, and what you've been using for the most part. That's what you fall into. That's your default. That's your, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't, it's like, that's just that. Because of how we're doing it. It's like, that shouldn't be this customer service shit. Like, as many people I didn't talk to on the fucking phone that's on this crazy customer service shit. Like, they stick it to a script and, like, be human. Like, it's like, I obviously, I always try to, express kindness, and, they ask me how I'm doing, how are they doing, and, trying to make it into a, a really, genuine human interaction, but it's like, it's just always so just like, but it's like, it's that, and how much of that is talked about within this customer service thing. People may talk about it within, like, this sucks, blah, 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 but it's like, are we really seeing how much of a problem foundationally this is? I mean, customer service is worldwide, bro, and it's horrible, and it's a very unhealthy way of trying to do anything, and trying to go about anything, and it's definitely, we've definitely allowed ourselves to, fall into it, and so many people are like that, and, be that way, from customer service, and it's like, whether if you never worked customer service, bro, you have these people who are around you, have these people who taught you this, you have the, and it's like it's all around, everybody. Jobs either don't train or barely train, and some of you bosses don't do nothing. Motherfuckers won't help regardless if it's busy or not. Huge. Like, bro, that shit used to get me hot. Like, why are you here? Like, bro, like, just get out of my sight. You want to go be in the office, go be in the office. But I don't need you standing there so-called making sure we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. Man, fuck you. You understand what I'm telling you? You know, we here to do our job, and we obviously doing it right because shit is flowing every day. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I'm standing here for 5 minutes because I've been on the fucking grind since, you know, the crack of dawn. You know, it's like, what are we talking about? You know, it's like, it's ridiculous. You know, go, you want to stand there and do nothing, go in the office and go sit on your ass. At least pretend. Nah, but you want, I'm big boss and I can stand there and watch y'all do everything and struggle when it's a, you know, a long line, when it's this, that, and that. You know, and, you know, I'll just sit here. I won't do nothing. Hey, bro, like, get out of here, man. You know, and that training thing is really important when I talk about that. You know, a lot don't want to train. It's like that should literally be somebody's job. That is their job title, a trainer. They're literally, that's it. They literally are there to train people. Literally are there to train people. That's it. There's no half training. There's no barely training. There's no somebody got to train somebody. That's literally there to train, you know, that person. That's it. You know, it's like, we forced to sell our bodies in order to survive. Money. We're forced to sell our bodies in order to survive. You don't sell your body? Is that the thought that flew through your head? You don't sell your body? Let me fill out my resume. Let me send my resume in for this interview. Let me see if they like what my body has to offer and what my body can do for them. And then let me see how much money they're willing to pay me for my body and what it offers. Oh, we've come to an agreement and I'm giving up my body and they're paying me for me giving up my body. That's all that is, bro. You know, it's like situationally, oh my God, prostitute, you know, bash it, hate on it, you know, say whatever you want about it. Foundationally, they selling their body for money, you selling your body for money. They need food, you need food. You know, what are we talking about? Y'all work at a job all y'all life, then pay taxes for somebody else to make money. These motherfuckers is rich. They print the money, but y'all think money is what's making the roads and shit. It's not. People are. People are, bro. You know, it's like I was thinking about, you know, them abandoned buildings again. It's like, you know, it doesn't cost money to clean them up, to make them into something, to, you know, get it up and running. It doesn't cost money. We're just saying it costs money. Because, like I say, once again, money ain't nothing but, you know what I'm saying, the electronic or the paper shit, or the, you know, the fucking coin shit. That's all money is. It ain't making a motherfucker do nothing. It ain't, you know, but y'all are giving power to it. Y'all are letting it be this transactional thing. Y'all are allowing it, hey, I give you this money, then you clean this. You know? Those buildings, and buildings we have now, new buildings we're building, you know, but those abandoned buildings can be used as shelter. Can be used, you know, to make something, healthy and create something that's useful and not harmful to the environment and helping humans or animals or plants or whatever. But just leaving them there and just doing nothing with them when we have people on the street, motherfuckers suffering, ecosystem suffering, animals suffering. Like, it's just like, I don't, like, what are we talking about? What are we doing? But everybody's so caught up in the money. Everybody's so caught up in the, their job because they got to make the money. How can I make money? Everybody, and it's like, people who love animals would probably, within, if that was, all they had to do was what they wanted to do, would probably go to them abandoned buildings, just talking. Would go to them abandoned buildings and clean them up, and, call their friend who's able to, who has a generator or whatever, and able to power it up. And, it's like, and they would make, whatever they make out of it. I don't know, but it's like, we aren't able to go there and do that and, get people off the street and literally bring them into, a building and give them easy, clothes is all over the fucking place. Food is all over the fucking place. Like, this is very simple. Do y'all understand everybody who working at some job is overworking? Now, the motherfuckers who gotta work 10 plus hour shifts, I don't even know what to call that. We shouldn't be getting 30 minutes breaks. The shit don't make sense. Do way too much work for them motherfuckers. Be 15 slaving for some money. Huge. And that's saying, like, depending what area you at. You 7 years old, little younger, just talking about age. You out there on the street trying to sell something. Depending where you at. They out there on the street trying to sell something. And if they don't sell all the shit they got, they ain't got no food. They ain't got this. They ain't got that. It's like, when I see that, when I think of that, when I can't understand it. I can't comprehend it. How that is what we allow. How we allow ourselves to overwork, to be somewhere 40 plus hours, 60 plus hours a week. It's ridiculous. For money, for like, it's just like, and like I say, currencies are different in a lot of places, and currency where, whoever is on the street, 7 years, 6 years old, whatever, on the street trying to sell their shit, we bring them some money from here that is what we making the poor people type shit. We bring them, $2,000 or something. I mean, whoo, they living good for a year type, just on how budgeted and, little scraps they've been living by. Like I said, I don't know exact, but it's like, I mean, come on. I mean, that is a lot of money. And it's like the much money that's flowing around and going around and that people have and that they have set up like in certain shit and accounts and that's make their net worth go up, because it's like their net worth is this, but they actually don't have that. As far as like in the bank and accessible type shit, it's like, that's the shit they got in the shares and stocks or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But it's like all that money that's in all those places, bro. Like, it's like there's nobody who would ever be suffering, should ever be suffering. Like, the much amount of money that's going into, all these different businesses, all these different, fast food places, all these different, like, whatever. Like, the amount of money that's being circled around for bullshit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And not making sure the well-being of humans is covered and good. It's ridiculous. And that's just where I'm at. That's just where, I can't come to a place to understand that. Can't come to a place to understand that. And it costs, even less money to create something, of a, like I say, a big ass fucking mansion. And like I say, pay for that. you know, and like pay for like I say the the electricity or whatever, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's probably a good amount, but it's like one, millionaire is able to cover it, so it's like if one millionaire can cover it for themselves, then whoever can come together and cover it for all these hundreds of people who can live in that hole or some shit. It's like I don't know, bro, but it's like for some reason we've allowed people to live these type of lifestyles and say they can do whatever they want. They've earned it. Now, we shouldn't be working at a job, but until we do some, the motherfuckers who at the job, just do your job, nigga. Like, it shouldn't be a certain group of employees that carry the team all the time. Like, help, nigga. Do something. Like, oh my gosh, bro. Just do your role. Do your job. It's not complicated, bro. Do your job. We all don't want to be here. We all don't. And if you do, even fucking better, bro. We know you doing your job. But the motherfucker who complaining about they don't want to fucking be here, I'm not going to do my fucking job. Well, newsflash, I don't want to be here either. I'm not finna fuck about, you know what I'm saying, all the time and just whatever. Like quit. Quit. And that's what I be saying, bro. You gotta think about others, bro. Yeah, I need money, so I'm gonna be at the job, but I'm not gonna do nothing. Everybody else gonna do something, having to do my job too, because I'm not doing nothing. And like that's why I go with the managers and shit. Like, what are y'all there for? Where did all that managing go? How are they able to do nothing? You say nothing about it and get paid and keep their job. How? I stand over there for 5 minutes. All hell broke loose. Oh, right. Because the shit that I was doing for them and that person and my job is all now not being done because I stood around for 5 minutes. So shit is going to shit. How about get those motherfuckers to go do their role? And my 5 minutes of me not doing my shit, it will be just fine. But that's what I don't be understanding. That's what people don't be understanding. How much easier just that whole job shit would be and how much better the environment would be because we wouldn't be having to be worried about the job really. Because it'll be so flotational. It'll be so just like you're dancing, doing your shit because you're so in the rhythm of your role and y'all all clicking together and y'all all understanding each other's role and it's flowing. It's beautiful. It's nothing. Then you can chill. Then you can goof off. Then you can do whatever because you're at any time you're able to lock in. At any time, you already done your shit. It's like that's it. It's like people don't understand that. It's like, today, at my job, when I talked about, the person who, took me home or this, that, and the third, like I say, a joking relationship, this, and that, but it was a little while back, maybe like, it was like last month or something, I asked for, because the customer wanted some, chips and some queso. Understand what I'm telling you. But they want it like in a nacho form, and, they paying money for the shit. And it's like, that's fine. You're not going to pay the full price for some nachos with all this other shit on it and you just getting the queso and chip. So I'm like, okay, I got you. Don't even worry about it. It's like, and like, that's how you create, genuine interactions and have a good interaction. That's how you keep customers. That's how you make customers feel good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but it's like, who gave me some bullshit. Whoever gave me the bullshit gave me some bullshit with some last chips, and it wasn't even the queso. I don't even know what the fuck was on top of that shit. But I'm like, that's not what the fuck I asked for. That's not what they paid for. I don't need 5 fucking chips. But that's just in my mind. But I see the chips, I throw the chips away. And I'm like, fuck it, I just make it myself. I just throw the chips away. I mean, because what the fuck we gonna do with them? And that ain't queso, so I'm not putting that shit on this new one. So what we gonna do with them? So I threw the 5 fucking chips away. Then all of a sudden, I mean, my God, came out of nowhere. Why'd you throw them away? Blah, 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 blah. I mean, fucking going out of left field on some crazy shit. I said, okay. I was like, first I was like, what are you talking about? You understand what I'm saying? I said I needed nachos. I needed some nachos with some queso. And you gave me 5 chips in a bowl with whatever the fuck is on this. That's not what I needed. And then I said, you tripping over some 5 chips? That's what you on? And ever since then I backed off because I'm like, it's just, it's certain amount of shit. Like I say, I trust you until I don't. But if you getting living like that off of some stupid shit, whatever it was, I don't even give a fuck if this is the most major shit, bro. Like, that's not, if that's how you feel about me and that's how you willing to react towards me, then it's like, whatever. If you, and you gonna walk off and you gonna get to cussing and some more shit, like, it's like, bet. But it's been off. But one of the cooks, they child is sick, this and the third, that's fine. They not able to make it to their job. So, that person, got to take over and type. Sure, been there for a while, so understands the station, but moving a little slow, this and that. First day, I understand that. Yesterday, I understood that this is in the third. I mean, it's a lot of fuck ups. I mean, continuously, always. It don't matter if it was all the cooks there. It's always fuck ups, and I can't ever understand it. But, today it was more fuck ups, and then, it was just, once again, and it ended up getting to the customer, because it's like, yeah, we have this expo person, but if you fucking up 50 times, bro, and it's like, the expo person, at the 51 time, damn, they didn't check it. They didn't check it after the 51 time, and that was their one mistake. But now, it's a problem because it's gotten to the customer. The customer get their shit, and, they ask for this, and they have it on their food. And then it's like, once the expo person saw it, but that customer is okay and chill, this and that. So it wasn't, that big of a big, but it's like, if that was a different type of customer, this and the third, there lays another problem within the customer and our end type shit. But it's like, I just asked, I'm like, I asked about it, about the, why was this on it? Or I asked about, the item, and then, why? Why? Tell me why. I said, I let that one go. And then I was like, it said it had no, and I'm like I say, I come in calm, it had no, this and that on it, Well, if y'all just tell me and then I'll remake it. I mean, like, fuck me. You're yelling and going crazy because of what? Because you fucking up? You fucking up, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it go back and forth for, little, because I'm trying to understand. I'm like, is there a problem with reading the tickets? What is the problem with reading the tickets? Or why aren't we able to, and it's just, it's just, I'm getting no answers. It's just, keep saying shit and then get to, say it, oh, just come tell me, or just, I don't know. I'm getting nothing. I'm just getting a lot of just woofing and barking about nothing. Act like I came at the person like I fucking, what the fuck, this shit is wrong. It's like, and even then, like, it's not even required that reaction, because it's like somebody coming at me like that, okay, damn, but I'm still gonna stay myself and, stay calm, like, hey, that's not what we gonna do, or type. But it's like, and then it's, come to a conclusion of it, and then it's like, talk to the owner, just talk to the owner, whatever, and they tell me, and it's like, that piss me off, with people who do that shit. The owner isn't fucking there, ever, type shit, there every now and then, this and the third, sure. But the owner isn't every day in the field business. So for you to say that I can't tell you any fucking thing because I'm not a so-called boss or owner, that's ridiculous. We will never ever get anything done ever in life with any type of situation. Nobody can tell nobody what the fuck to do unless you're so-and-so. And they give power to you. Where are we at? And then it's like, I said, that's fine. You go ahead and, talk to the owner. Do what you got to do. It's just, and then I'm reading something else up. And then, I guess it was a little fuck you, apparently. Gonna hand me some shit and put the wrong shit in it. And I'm like, because like I said, I don't do that shit. I don't got time for that shit at all. I don't do that little shit. I don't. And at that point, I was just like, hey, I need this. I said to Adam, I need this, and and that's it. At first, like I said, I'm trying to be communicational with you. I'm trying to understand this as a third. I would have came to you, hey, that thing, it had this on it. What? I know I've been having an off day. I'm dealing with a lot. Cool. That's it. That would have been it, bro. I'm having an off day. I'm dealing with shit. It would have been fuck the job shit, bro. And then I'm coming to you, because I'm already coming to you on like, what's up? And then I'm coming to you on, you good? Like what's going on? How you feeling? What's been going? And then it's on that. It's fuck the job. That customer gonna be okay. And then we on me and you, what's going on? That would have been great. Cause I'm already coming on you like, what's up? Why am I getting, because I know you can do better or be better. So why am I getting bullshit? But then for you to hand me some bullshit on some fuck you, like here, like, is he gonna notice this? Or, what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, was it like a test? Like, do he even know what he really talking about? I don't even know. But I said, I'm gonna need, I'm gonna need this. And then, after, I walked away type shit. I mean, because I'm not an expo. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, once again, I'm at the fucking register. So it's like, it got to go from kitchen to expo to the customer. And then I got to fucking come in and like, it's like, that's not the system. But it's like roles, talking about roles. You know what I'm saying? Play your role. But then it's like, the expo person is there now, and it's like, that person, gives out the right shit, apparently, and then starts yelling from the back saying, have the boss check it. Have the boss check it. Terrell, come check it. Now you gotta clock out. It's because you're already doing all this crazy shit. Customers are here. You gotta go. You gotta go home. You gotta go home. You have to go home now, because now you yelling and you're acting in a way that isn't that isn't healthy, and that isn't a way that we should want to act, and to be so negatively and to go out and yell, and because you feel whatever you're feeling about your own fuck ups, and someone has checked you very calmly and checked you, and you feel that they shouldn't be checking you. Why is that? Because with all them fuck ups, and say we just gave them out, I have to deal with the customers. I gotta, talk to the owner and say, because these people are complaining and no longer coming in, and because it's a lot of shit that happens and that is being stopped because we're catching the shit. You know, but this is what happened. Money is gone. And if money is gone, you're not getting paid either. You know, so if customers are going, like, it's like these are all the things that happen, you know, that you are aware, aren't aware. I'm not too sure, but you know, you got to go home. You know, and you know, I went back. It's like, hey, we don't, you know, we don't do that. You know, we don't yell. We don't, you know, we don't need to do all that. You know, it's like that's not what we're doing. We have customers in here. You know, this isn't, you know, this isn't what we're doing. You know, and you know, did whatever and angrily clocked out and this, that, and the third. But you gotta go home. Understand what I'm telling you? You have to go home. You know, and it's like it's shit like that. Play your role, bro. You know, and try to bring up, you know, the one mistake. Like I said, mistakes happen. You know, within reading tickets, yes, mistakes can happen, but understand what I'm telling you. I don't know how you fuck up reading tickets. I can't tell you. I can't tell you how you fuck up reading a ticket. How do you fuck up for here and to go? Whenever I read a ticket, for here to go, the shit is right in front of me. I'm a double check for here to go, for here to go, for here to go. I mean, the shit is in my head. I'm running it. It's for here, for here, for here. Like, and then it's like when I have the for here shit in front of me, okay, now I'm looking at, you know, or just whatever. But it's like, how, it shouldn't be fucking up on for here to go. That shit, like I say, it's certain shit you can't fuck up on. When I get out there on the road, it's just, I can't hit nobody. I can't do it. I can't fuck up like that. I can't hit nobody. Just can't do it, bro. And like, damn, does it happen? Yes. But it's like, it's those things that, you know, we say, like, it's like, but it can't happen. It's like, I don't know, like, people don't be understanding, like, those type of things. Like, it can't happen. Yes, mistakes happen. Yes, certain shit is possible, but it can't happen. It's like, some people don't understand what the fuck that means, bro. It can't happen. Like, that type of, like, when I'm ringing people up, it's like, it can't happen to where I'm just, like, ringing a shit up wrong, forgetting something, or it can't happen. You know, because, and why can't it happen, or why doesn't it happen? Because I'm making sure. Because if I know I didn't catch them, I'm repeating it. I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to be, you know, like, that's what it is. Like, yeah, a mistake can still happen within myself in the register. And damn, I missed this. I didn't hear this. So that is a mistake right there within myself in the register. And then, boom, okay, now I know that mistake happened. I caught it, you know, repeated. Ask again. This, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, sure, those mistakes or, you know, things can happen. So, like, sure. But it's like, as far as it getting to another place where now, you know, you're no longer in control of it within a certain extent, it's like, that can't go there. You know, and it's like, those are the things, like, that's not being understood, bro. There's no reason I should be putting something in the window that is for here to go. There's no way. There's no way, bro. There's no way. When I'm making something, I'm looking, okay, it's the regular. Boom, 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 boom. I look again. Okay, it's the regular. Let me put it up. You know, where is the system? You know, how is, like, I don't know. Like I say, I don't know where it's, you know, that's what I was trying to understand. Where is it getting fucked up? Why is it 60 plus mistakes in a fucking day? Why is that? You know, but try to bring up, you know, the one mistake to where, you know, rang something up, and then, you know, it was supposed to be to go, and it rang up for here. You know, and the expo person called it, you know what I'm saying, the expo person told him. You know, and then it's like, try to bring that up. You know, and like I say, one mistake out of, I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, you know, you can count how many mistakes on a finger since I've been working here since, you know what I'm saying, back in fucking March. You understand what I'm telling you? Like, it's like, this shit is pretty straightforward once you get in the flow system, this, that, and the third, you know? And it's like, they don't be understanding, like, and customers don't understand, they be like, oh, this, and that. Once I've already sent the ticket, and then I gotta go in, like I say, before they even start, and I make sure, I go in, get the marker and do this and do that and make sure to let them know verbally and, this, that, and the third. But it's like, try to throw that shit in, throw it in my face, but it's like, bro, like, nobody said nothing. This, like, first of all, check me. Let me know. And that's what I said. I said, how can I grow? How can I work? How can I get better? How can I have that in my mind next time so I don't do that? How can I do that if I'm not being, checked, if I'm not being let know? It's like, how can I evaluate? How can I, work, change, grow? How can it happen? And it's like, that's just what I be talking about. I couldn't understand, and like I say, called the, I don't know. I'm just continuously dealing with people who are just for what, and then calls the owner, and and then the owner calls the expo person, and that's some shit I be talking about. How the fuck you reading the story? You read this one chapter because they called the owner, and then you don't read any other chapters. You go to a person who read the entire book, and you go ask them, how was the book? And you never go read the other chapters, which is Call Me, and see what happened. What the fuck is that? How does that make sense? How do we get to the bottom of something? How do we understand the shit that actually went down if we don't hear both sides to the story? Okay, they called the owner called me. Okay, now let me see, a person outside of it, what they felt like, what really happened, and this, that, and the third. Because that can also be important, because certain people can have biases, and certain people, this, that, and the third. Sure, if that happened, but that's not what happened. And then, like I said, I don't know the agenda behind that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, all the expo person can do is tell their truth. That's it. And like I said, I didn't done my work. I continuously do my work. So I stand by what I done done. I ain't got nothing to hide from or tell them to lie, or I ain't got to do none of that. Tell her just how you seen it and heard it. I don't give a fuck. And that's what it was. Terrell was calm. Terrell said it, and we've been dealing with these, said everything that happened. And I'm eating, I'm chilling. It's, cause that's the piece I be talking about, bro. Cause I wouldn't have had that piece if I would have went in yelling and, shouting back and forth and, just being ugly. I wouldn't have had that piece, bro, because it's like, that's not where I want to be. That's not what I want to do. That's not how I want to handle, situations and have certain conversations like that and talk to people like that. Like, it's like, I worked so hard, to not copy, what people did within that household that I was in, within that building that I was in. I've done that work to not go and do that, and it's like, that's where I get the peace from, and that's where, I still, evaluate it and still work and still try to change and still trying to grow from, the conversation and this, that, and the third. But it's like, you got to play your role, bro. If you're not playing your role, you can't lash out and go crazy because somebody checks you for not doing your role, bro. After being very lenient, like, it's just like, I don't know, bro. It's like, Expo is there, yes, to check the food, but it's like, it's more so on fucking presentation. It's more so on, like, just clean the shit and make sure it, not does this have the ingredient that it needs to have Not is this out like it's just like, it's just like, yeah, on like when it says no this, yeah, depending where you at, this, that, and the third, because you want to make sure that's no, because it's not the regular thing. So you want to make sure, but it's like a new cook, yeah, check everything. You gotta help them and train them and let them know and portion sizing and this, that, and the third, sure. But people who've been doing it, I just, I don't see it. I don't see it. And not when the expo is bagging, running, doing, like, it's just like I don't see it, bro. I do not see it. Because like I say, Gordon Ramsay type shit is like, he gotta, when he be going to help those restaurants or whatever, yeah, he in the window and like, what the fuck is this and the third, or when he, what is it called, Hell's Kitchen, this and that, he gotta check them because he know they, maybe, like I say, good chefs, but it's like, it's this pressure, it's this environment, it's this a lot going on. So it's like checking it and this and making sure, because it's like, this is what it is and this and the third. But he go to his fucking restaurant, bro. They not, like I say, mistakes, but they not fucking up. They at that level. It's not happening. No, nobody's saying like, oh yeah, compare that to. But it's like, bro, it's like that's just because that's in the fucking 5-star whatever. But it don't mean just because you're at this place that you can't play your role and make sure you double checking shit before you send it out and put it in the window and this, that, and the third. Doesn't mean you can't, prep your line and make sure, that you're prepared for the rush. It doesn't mean that, like, it doesn't mean that. That does not mean that. And that's just what I'm saying. Like, you're fired. If your whole station is a fucking mess, you're fired. That's not a mistake. Or, what I'm saying? It's, like I say, it's such a blurry line within that shit and that fucking word and how people want to go about it, bro. That's not something that is allowed in that kitchen. You can't be a fucking mess. In any kitchen, really. You shouldn't be a fucking mess and shit all over the place. And how do you work? It's no. That has to be a part of your whole routine. Is making it, is cleaning, that's the whole thing, bro. You're gone. You putting shit in the window that's wrong time and time again, you're fired. Nobody got time for that shit. Shit can't flow. Shit can't run. Shit. Customers waiting on this shit because you fucking up. Might as well, like I say, go hire somebody else. Let them fuck up for they fuck ups. And we know they gonna fuck up. And we know we got somebody buying to catch they fuck ups and shit going in the window good. Then 4 weeks later, they putting shit in the window themselves and it's good. That's it. Yes. Like, that's wild, but that is just crazy, that shit is, what transpired today, and it's just like, bro, like, what are you doing? Going crazy because I'm asking you for the first time of between these 2 days of your 200th fuck up. What's going on? I mean, it's at the end of the rush, end of the day type shit, almost near, a few more hours, this and that. What's going on? And I get fucking tried to get mauled. You say you don't want to talk about it. What is that? I'm sitting here having to walk after you because you walk into the fucking Mount Everest and shit. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not talking to you about it. I'm going to talk to the owner. You know, and like I said, I don't know what people think that shit do when they say that shit. What they got to do with me? Talk to the owner. What the fuck? I don't understand what that shit is. Like, I'm gonna talk to the owner. You do that. Hey, you know, little percent of shit I deal with on a daily fucking basis, bro. Like, it's just like, you know, I mean, it's been since I started working there, bro. At that job, bro. That every day, something out of the kitchen over 20 times is fucked up every day. And like I say, I ain't expo, you know, so, but it's like, that shit would have been nipped. Oh, it would have been nipped. It would have been nipped. Oh, yeah. Oh, because they gonna get tired of hearing my shit. You know, ain't nothing sliding, ain't nothing, okay, that's fine. Ain't none of this shit is coming out of the kitchen. None of this shit is coming out of the kitchen. Y'all gonna get tired of recooking shit. Y'all gonna get tired of remaking shit. Y'all gonna get tired of fucking up. Y'all gonna get tired of that shit. Cause I'm sick of it. You know, and it's like, that's what I be saying, you know, and that's why, you know, I try to talk to the expo person a little bit, because it's like, you know, because it's like, you know, they say, you know, they don't really like to fucking, you know, check everything or call everything out, but it's like, you gotta communicate. You can't let that shit slide, because it's like I said, we're here now, and it's like, after all this letting shit slide, then it's like you get to a situation where they're actually, it's time for them to be checked, and they don't know how to receive it or take it, because it's like, you know, they ain't never been tight, you know, within a certain situation type. You know, and like I say, you know, I've, you know, it's like, since March, I've, you know, here and there, you know, but I try to, you know, stay back. Like, motherfuckers be getting left by themselves at fast food places. Shit not cool at all, bro. They gotta adjust and figure out, oh, let me close inside because I gotta fucking, you know, just do drive-through. Let me, you know, we aren't able to serve this because I gotta, you know, it's like, what are we talking about here, bro? Like, genuinely, by themselves, operating a whole restaurant. And customers still being assholes. You know, and it's just like, you know, they, like I say, there comes a point in time of certain shit, but you gotta shut that motherfucker down. Ain't nobody showing up, nigga, y'all closed. You know, like I said, you know, depending on your situation, you need that money to come in, this, that, and the third, you know, I don't know. Put that shit on the window that, you know, it's only one nigga inside, bear with me. You know, and if you can't bear with me, drive the fuck off, because I get paid hourly. Because ain't nobody tipping me. You understand what I'm telling you? So in reality, I'm doing more than I should. And in reality, I mean, clock in and close the bitch down. If we're really talking, I mean, what? Who gonna come with what? What y'all wanted me to do? You know, like, nah, bro, that's y'all responsibility to make sure y'all hiring and firing the right people. Make sure y'all scheduling the right people. Make sure that people showing up. Make sure that, you know, if they not, that you there. Making sure, like, nah, bro, shit this ain't my responsibility. And I sure as hell don't get paid nowhere good enough to be dealing with this shit and adjusting and adapting and, nah, bro. You know, like, bro, it used to be ridiculous, bro. Like, we would have to close the, I ain't saying I've never worked by myself in a fucking fast food, but I'm saying it was a few of us. Hey, them some fucking troopers, and like I say, y'all deserve better. But it's like, we have to close down the front type shit, just run through drive-through, because it's like, shit get hectic. And niggas don't be understanding how quick shit really be coming out, bro. Like, nigga, fast food workers, nigga, we be in there on some shit, bro. On some shit, bro. And it's dumb as fuck, as far as, companies and, you gotta make this time, you gotta, bro, like, we understand, we doing, trying our best to do our job. We don't need also a fucking screen that's showing us that we fucking in the red and our time is too much, and we don't need all that shit, bro. We don't need the district manager coming down and saying, y'all time suck. I don't give a fuck. How much money coming out of this restaurant? Tell me. Like, you're ridiculous if you think, like I said, them motherfuckers go wait in the fucking front. You suck my dick. Pay me more, bitch. I move fast, I promise you. I promise you. Pay me more. I move faster. Niggas be 15 at a job for 40 plus hours. I don't know how many hours I worked when I was 15. I don't remember. It was more than enough though. With school and yeah, bro, I don't, that's ridiculous. That's illegal and ridiculous. Understand when I say illegal, slaves, that's, we're slaves. Call it how you want, people say modern day, nigga, we just slaves, I don't know, like I say, y'all believe slaves is cotton, this and that, but it's like, this is still, by definition, a slave, this is the new slave. Oh, y'all worked so hard for us, you're now old and your body is breaking down. You're free to enjoy life now. You'll die pretty soon. Like when we're young, full of energy, healthy bodies to an extent, we work for them and don't put what we have to use. Then when we're broke down, no energy, we try to put that to use. What's the point of having this body and do nothing? Huge. What's the point of having this body and doing nothing but slaving for others? Like I say, our bodies, obviously, human bodies can withstand a lot. And then, like I say, all, that work, like I say, all the work that's being done within these jobs and shit, bro, we wouldn't even be doing half as much within just, us, creating shit, for, the community or, for that was better for our home and, obviously, creating certain buildings and, because we would still have to obviously build certain buildings, grow certain fucking food, do this and that, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, we have no problem doing that for us, but like I say, that should be for us and we should be doing that for us, and not for them, and it's like, it's ridiculous that that's literally what it is. We've gotten everything we needed from you. You can now go die. Like, but along the way, make sure you make more slaves for us. Yay, babies. If y'all don't go fucking adopt all them fucking family-less children. Shit. Motherfuckers be like, it's their job. Okay, what the fuck that mean? You can still help them, especially when you know how it feels to be at a job and others make it hell. Trust me, they got a list to do. you helping them with a few things ain't doing their job. Make other lives easier. Like, people don't be understanding that, nigga. We got a list to do. A list to do. You know, this little, you know, for you to throw away that shit, you know, for you to stack your plates, for you to, you know, pick up that little thing, for you to, you know, it's like, listen, like, it's like, that goes a long way, bro. It really does, you know, and it's like, it's not cool to have that mindset, like, oh, I'm not finna do their job for them. They're not paying me. Or, like, bro. Like, bro, if you thought that was just my job, trust me, that shit wouldn't be on the floor, because I would be right there. I wouldn't have moved. You understand what I'm saying? You, but no, while you over there saying what you're saying, I'm over wherever doing my other shit. And then I gotta go do my other shit. Then I come back to this, and it's a fucking mess because everybody then said I'm not gonna do their job for them. You know, so now the whole display is fucked. What do I do? You know, you felt you wasn't gonna throw some shit away. You know, so it's their job. You felt you was just gonna eat at this table and literally shit on it and leave it there because it's their job to clean up the table, whatever the fuck on it, and however the fuck you fuck it up, they gotta clean it up anyway. So just leave it. Just leave it. You know, it'd be the, you know, most, you know, thoughtful people, you know, who come in and, you know, who don't really know or this and that, you know, and they're like, do we just leave it there or do, you know, and then it's like, you know, I'm willing to, you know, even more, like, yeah, it's fine, you know, give it to me or this, that, and the third, because at least you ask, and at least, you know, some people who actually, you know, throw their shit away, and, you know, it's like, you know, that's cool, you know, but it's like that shit, you know, I always try to, you know, help, you know. It's like, you know, when I be, you know, getting groceries and shit, you know, shit, some dropped, you know, and then, like you say, the employee was on their way to pick it up, you know, I was right there, you know, and that's already show, like, just how it's so fucked up. Like, if I'm right there, why would I not pick that up? You know, but I picked it up, and they're like, oh, thank you, or, you know, and it's like, that's whatever, but it's like, it showed, you know, what's up and how it is, you know, and it's like with the basket, you know, like I say, if I got, you know, like, say, like, you know, heavy ass water or something, you know, obviously I take it to my car, because listen, but it's like, I always make sure I push it into the thing, you know, because it's like, it shouldn't be scraped around, you know, trust me, I was there. You know, that wasn't my designated job, but, you know, when I was at that job and I would go help, or it was, you know, my turn to do it and shit like that, like, nigga, going out for them scattered cars is some bullshit, and it can be very avoidable. People just put the shit in the lane and where it's supposed to go. Like, it's like, it's not that complicated. You know, that they're literally very close and accessible to each, wherever you're parked at. You know, literally, like, that's what they're made for. And it's like, it's ridiculous how, you know, they're pushed out somewhere, you know, and like I say, when I don't have that, I always take my stuff out of the cart and just carry it and leave the cart inside and, you know, put it to where, you know, it stays in the thing, you know, or like I say, when I went one time, it was, you know, it was this basket that was already out, and it was this person behind me, and I gave it to them, you know, because I usually, you know, just, here you go. And then, you know, because a lot of them, like I said, the basket gets stuck, and a lot of people don't know how to do it, or, you know, don't want to do it, or, you know, but it's like I say, since I used to do it, or this and that, I know I can just and do it, or whatever. But it's like, then this other person came, and then I did it, and then I was like, here. And then another person came, bro. I was like, okay, here. And then I just fucking waited, bro. I was like, who else wanted? But ain't nobody came, you know, and then, you know, I just went. But it's like, it's little cool, you know, just like things like that, you know, and it's like, you know, even within the job I'm at now, it's like I go take the trash because it's like, you know, the person who take the trash, you know, gotta clean the dishes, gotta, you know, do the floor, gotta do a whole bunch of other shit, and it's like, why not help? how can I make other lives easier? Why not help and go take the trash? Why not? And they so small and this and that, and sometimes it's heavy, or most of the time, I mean, it's always heavy. It's trash and it's food, and and like I say, we was talking about them fucking chips. How much fucking food, first of all, it gets thrown away first of the fucking all, anywhere, and especially there. I mean, but it's just like, that also threw me like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, it's heavy, and, so I always want to go doing it, especially now since, and that person, with the chips or whatever, I used to help them take out the trash, pick up busted tables, clean the dishes, because they was doing a lot, and this, that, and the third. Used to help. But like I say, all that shit go out the way. And nowadays, since we got the person who busted the table, cleaned the dishes, and this and that, they leave early. And like I said, we were cooked short, so left early again today, and then leaves, the person who cleaned the dishes and the one cook to clean up the whole kitchen. Wow, really? So, like I said, I helped yesterday and I helped today, as far as, cleaning, and, yesterday I did the floors, and, because it's like, where are we at? What are we doing? Why is it their fault that, it's like, this is what happened. Okay, now let's, it's like, that's just like, what are we doing? But it's like, what are we talking about? Yeah, but, we gotta make other lives easier. It's something there. I don't know. I lost it. What's it? Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, it always gets me, just with, the people I've interacted with in my life and the certain relationships or this and that, just how much, people haven't been able to identify, within, just talking about me, just how much, I've, done for them. And like just certain situations where, it's just like, I don't understand it, and not saying like, hey, I should be rewarded because of that action, or hey, I should, cancel out my feelings that I have towards this or that, because you've done this, ain't nobody saying that. But it's like, when it comes to, a situation like this where you're just deciding to just lash out, or, it's just like, what is that? Like, that is like, that's, hurtful, really, and it's like, where, and it's like, for you to come from a place where you're doing a lot and having to do so much, and then now you have help, and to not help at all, where are we at? And that's, like I say, the evaluation continues with people. Like I say, during those times, or this and that, haha, laugh, this and the third, but the evaluation continues with people. And, within certain situations, you're able to see different parts of different people, and that, I can't agree with. I won't agree with, and it's like, it's things like that. But it's just like, it always just like, when I was, just evaluating a relationship or this and the third, it's just like, bro, like, all, many relationships, all my relationships, this and that, but it's like, I'm just like, because you go, because, you go, you go yourself, where did I fuck up, where, and it's like, I just see, like, where I was there, and where I helped, and where, I talked to them, and I told them the real, or, and it's just like, I just, you know, I just don't understand where it can just, you know, end how it ends or what transpires. And, you know, it's just like, I don't know, like, it's just crazy to me how people choose to forget or don't hold it, you know, to anything or just like, you know, and it's just like, you know, I don't know, you know, in the moment they're just, but I just be so like, just like, bro, after everything, like, bro, you can't even have a conversation, you know, just as far as, you know, certain people, you know, reach out to her, this and that, like, you can't even, you're not even willing to just talk or, you know, it's just like, what the fuck is that? You know, it's just like, and that's why I just be like, bro, it's just like, that's why I, you know, knew and, you know, through evaluations, like, bro, I can't, you know, I will not, you know, penalize myself, blame me, and, you know, it's just, it's not gonna happen, you know, not when I done, you know, what I could and get this type of reaction. People at their job 40 hours a week, not even touching 1K. Understand what I'm telling you? Not even touching $1,000, bro. You working 40 hours a week and you not touching 1K? Like, I don't understand how this shit not illegal. Oh, it's illegal. It's illegal to be gay, but it's not illegal to underpay people. No. We can't have people make more money. The poor must stay poor. And the discriminated must stay discriminated, or whatever, you know, whatever category of box that is in. You know, let's make this illegal. Let's make that illegal. Let's, you know, and even that illegal shit, motherfuckers find ways to buy or this and that. But it's like, oh, y'all get caught holding hands. You can't just say y'all friends. No, there's no way to get by that. No, y'all going to jail. Like, nigga, you can get by murder. You know that? You can kill somebody and get away with it because you can provide some proof or deny proof or create a story and make everybody believe some bullshit. But what you can't do is kiss another woman. No. Your lips belong to a man. We're taught to leave our problems at home and come to school and our job like nothing wrong. Shit not cool. Training our mind in a unhealthy way. Very unhealthy. Training ourselves to push our feelings aside. Then all of a sudden, poof, shit explodes. Is it really all of a sudden? No, it's okay for that teacher to come in and, you know, give their students kind of a little free day because they going through a lot. Having their students, I have a lot of her teachers, having their students, you know, come up and ask, you know, how you feeling. The teacher being able to open up and cry or whatever. You know, maybe the teacher ain't got nobody else to talk to. You can't be telling my kids these things or crying in front of my kids or talking to. a human being expressing human emotions, your child can experience that? Why should the teacher put up a front? You know, suppress more of what she's feeling down and down and down because she isn't able to express it to, anybody or at any time, or, because it comes up. Anything comes up, at any time that you feel a certain way about, so it's like if it so happens to be at your job, why aren't you able to react? And it's like, it's not cool. I will not agree with that. And I've been catching myself more, and saying, like, I can't agree with that. It's like, I can, but I will not. And I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's something about like that. Like, I won't do that. I can't do that. In some situations, yeah, but I don't know. Like, I won't do that. I won't do that. I don't want to do that. Not like, I can't, like, just like when, whoever asks us to, come hang out or something. And then you're like, oh, I can't, and say like, some would then, oh, I can't, I have to work at my job. It can still, say, oh, I don't want to. I'm going to my job. It no longer should be this, oh, I don't want to. That's a horrible thing to say. Like, I don't want to hang out with you. That is what it is. They're choosing to go to their job rather than hang with you. Like I say, these are choices, and these are choices. Yes, money. Yes, everything that's connected to money. Blah 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 blah. It's still a choice that they're making, that we're all making, to abide by the money shit. So it's still a choice. I don't want to. I talked about that one. I want to do this. I don't want to. That's more control. That's more accountability. It needs to be more of just allowing that I don't want to. Not, oh, I can't, because it's like, where is the accountability? Where is the, oh, I can't, I have to go to my job. Oh, I can't. And it's like, no, you can. You just won't. And it's like, and it's tough, because I be trying to use, like I say, certain vocabulary, with certain people, but it's like I say, they take it a certain way. They don't understand it, because, like I say, they're hooked on attachments or the list of, I don't want to do this, and it's like, or, being told, you're like, I don't want to do this, and you're like, you don't tell me what you want and what you don't want to do. You just fucking do it. Like, how many people can relate to that? You don't tell me what you want and don't want. You don't get a choice. You fucking listen to what I say, and that's it. That's all it was. My way or the highway. And then call the person out on it. It's always your way or the highway. No. It's not what it is. It's not true. The person don't see it. Leave. That's like, I don't know the discrepancy. Leave. Bro, being a cashier, hell. Motherfuckers be acting like you make the prices. Acting like everything on sale. Double checking you like you don't work there. Asking random ass questions. Just because I work there Supposedly we should know. No, bitch. Acting like we ordered a product or food. Why y'all out of this? I don't know, motherfucker. Like, y'all be confusing yourselves, and we help by clarifying. So y'all just want this no. So y'all just want this? Oh, so y'all just want this? Oh me, oh me, oh me. Like, y'all be confusing yourselves, and we help by clarifying. So y'all want this? No. I want this, then repeat the same thing in different words. Huge. Huge, bro. I mean, like, so at the end of the day, so y'all want this. No. I want this. It's the same fucking thing, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. It's like, yeah, and that should be pissing y'all. Like, bro, that's the price. Either you gonna buy it or you not. There's nothing to go around. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing, I'm gonna lower the price. None of that shit is gonna happen. Do you want it or do you not? When you pick the shit up off the shelf, you saw the price. Do you got some coupons? Do you not? I'm not too sure how you gonna go about it and what you thought. If you confused, go ahead and put your shit back on the cart, wrap around, and get your thoughts together. I got another nigga in line. Like, this isn't, this is not what I'm here for. I'm not here for this, bro. Like, everything you got. You know what you want. This shouldn't be add your shit up, bro. Like, if you ain't got it like that to just put shit in your cart and just, you know what I'm saying? Add your shit up. Make sure you in budget. This, that, and the third. Oh, I don't want this. I don't want that. I can't. No, bro. Like, my station not been be filled with your shit because you didn't know what you wanted. That's not regular to just, oh, I don't want that. That's not regular. Our whole station shouldn't be filled with your shit. That's not what our station is there for. It's not. And it's like, motherfuckers don't be understanding that, bro. And it's like, I don't need you double checking if I scan some shit. I don't need you doing that. You already scanned. No, I did not. I didn't. Like I say, within my job, I make sure and I check and I double check myself. You know what I'm saying? If I felt a little off about something, this, that, and the third. Yes, mistakes do happen, this, that, and the third. But it's the way you go about it. It's the way you express it. It's your whole vibe this whole entire time. Acting like you on fucking boss mode or something. No, I did not. Well, let me see. Let you see what, bitch? Like, oh my gosh, bro. Well, let me see. You scanned it twice. Trying to get shit for the free. This ain't going into my paycheck. Trust me, it's not. Like literally, I gained nothing from scanning shit 5,000 times or scanning shit one time or giving to you for free. Really, it don't fucking matter. I get nothing. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, we do enough sales. We do enough sales where they're able to, drop the shit into our paycheck. We do enough sales, bro. You understand what I'm telling you? Like, it's just like, it be getting my ass. Like, I just be like, bro. Like, nah, man. Oh, bro, this is bringing back days. This is bringing back, I was like, oh my gosh. Then they be getting on my nerves when they like find something, which can be like kind of our fault, but it's like, bro, we got 2,000 people in the store, like, but it's like they find some and then they're like, oh, it was on this rack. But then like they see the exact same shirt or whatever, that's where it's actually supposed to be, and it has a big ass sign of, it's just like no, that's not that. No, there's no discrepancy. There's no, oh, well, that's not my fault. That's where it was. There's none of that. That's not what happens. That's not how this shit works. That's not how it's happening. You know, and it's like, I don't know, bro. Man, bro. It's hell. It's hell. Let me free. Oh my gosh, bro. People have jobs where they have to be like robots and show no emotions. It's crazy. It's sad. You know, literally reading off of the script, literally, you know, having to try to produce the same emotion each phone call, each interaction, having to forcefully react positively and maintain a certain tone, you know, this and the third, 1,000 times a day, you know, times 80,000, you know, it's like, you know, I won't agree with that, you know. It's not cool. You know, they shouldn't be made for that. You know, and I talked about that. There's certain jobs where people got to deal with so much traumatic shit. It's like, you know, like I say, Japan, I don't know, but it's like, motherfuckers, they shouldn't have to go through that. That's not what their life should be. You know, it's like, shouldn't have to go tell somebody they fucking lover died and gotta sit there and watch them cry. Like, oh. You know, I don't know. Like, like motherfuckers hear shit scanned twice, or we accidentally scan shit twice, they about to set shit off. Like, bitch, I know. Give me 2 seconds. I don't get no money from scamming your bitch ass. Oh me, we there. Like, we hear it. Like, you know, it's like we know the beeps and we know the scans and we know what's what. You know, and it's like nah, actually that wasn't even that. That was this, or you know, and we know right then and there. You know, we have a system type set up where we know we scanning this. We hear some shit twice, it's a problem. But it be like that. Like, girl, if you don't sit there and fucking relax, you know, like I don't need you to, you know, yeah. Like I said, look at your little screen. Look at your little screen. Like that be pissing me off. Like as far as like, you know, ringing people up now, it's like, bro, look on your screen. Like if anything, like you should be seeing, you know, that this is what I asked for. And this, you know, it's like, why aren't you checking that? And you know, like, sure, it's my job, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, bro, you paying for it. You know, you about to eat it or get whatever. And so, like, why aren't you checking on that? Why isn't that a priority? Or why are you just putting all this trust in me to, you know, and that's why I just be like, fuck it. You know, let's take the screen away then. You know, it's just like, you know, and when it is a time where, you know, some shit or, you know, I'm not too sure, bro. You know, but that's what I be saying, man. Like, look at your screen. Look at your screen, bro. The fact that we have jobs where we have to learn to turn off our emotions is terrible. More like robots, huge. You know, and I'm staying on this because it's like, it's really big. You know, and it's like, I don't know if, you know, a lot of people understand how detrimental that is to our minds, you know, and to our everyday lives and to how we feel, you know, when the sun come up and down. Like, it's just like, you know, it's not okay. You know, we should always be and do and say, you know, what we want to all of the time, you know, and that's what how we're able to actually, you know, naturally, you know, evaluate, work, change, grow, because they'll always, you know, be what we want and doing what we got to do to please the customer and to get money. You know, like I say, waiters is one of the biggest jobs because you're literally working for your money. You know, you're literally working for your money, bro. You're literally, like you're dancing around for them, hoping they pay you. I mean, it's the most ridiculous job ever. Ever. And it's like, if you aren't, hey, you know, all cheesy and this, that, and the third, then you're fucked. You know, if you aren't talking, you know, like, that's what I say, like, bro, go get go get your own fucking food. Like, I don't know, like, that's what I just, all this shit is so pointless and ridiculous. Like, it's like, bro, just pay the servers. You know? Pay the fucking servers. I don't understand this shit. That money ain't going no fucking where. Pay the fucking servers, bro. It's like, it don't matter. They shouldn't feel that pressure to fucking dance on their fucking toes, on their fucking head, and, you know, do 20 somersaults in order to get $2. Like, it's like, that's not cool that they can't even chill, bro. And then they stress because they only made fucking $100. You know, it's like, then they feel they gotta do more, they gotta sell more. You know, sell. That's all. That's all this shit is. Sell. Government don't help as much as y'all think. Some people can't work at a job for a lot of reasons. Yeah. You know, for a lot of reasons, bro. And it's like, you know, just, you know, so many people, or some people, you know, just say, you know, they getting help from the government, they shouldn't be, you know, and it's like, motherfucker, they giving them that much. And it's like, some people need to understand also who trying to get help from the government. Like, first of all, you're not finna be just like living luxury, like, for the free. Like, I don't, you know, it's not how that work either. You know, and it's like, I'm not too sure. You know, but like I be saying, you know, I don't know other people, money situation and what shit they got themselves into, but it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, some people don't understand that, like, that like, you gotta spend the least amount of money you literally can. You know, it's like, but, you know, it's definitely situational. Sir and ma'am is dead. It all came from the idea of respecting elders, then moved into customer service to show you're being polite. In public, I'll give a little bow to reassure or show respect to who deserves it. Over the phone, I use tone of voice, say words differently to reassure I'm expressing kindness in a sense. No need for fancy words to say. Just say the usual, but delete the ma'am or sir. Just say yes or no. If your intent behind it is to express kindness and respectfulness, it'll come off as that. If people say they prefer it, then so be it. And most women don't like being called ma'am for the most part because it means you're old. All back to the elders thing. Men don't really care about sir because originally, even though men were so-called old, they weren't put down because of it. Huge. They were not put down because of it. And women were, you're old, you're worthless. You've lost all your beauty and you're now nothing. You know? Like I say, yeah, you know, I like the little, you know, bow shit. You know, because it's like, you know, like in Korea and shit, you know, like I say, you know, they got that, you know, formal shit, you know. It's like, you know, they do take it to extremes, and that also needs to be evaluated. But I like that little bow shit. Like, that shit is, you know, so cool. You know, I don't fucking, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, love, you know, just kind of how, you know, you do a little, you know, a little head thing, but, you know, I kind of go a little more with this shit. But it's like, it's either that or that, you know. But it's like, yeah, I always fucked with that shit. I always thought that shit was cool. It's like, you don't have to speak, or, you know, it's just like that, like, oh, you know. But it's like, you know, oh, and I say, oh, and I say, oh, shit, go my wall. Nah, but, you know, bro, like with languages, like I say, the informal and formal shit is stupid. Go about it how you want to go about it. You know, because like I say, it's back on that, like you say, oh, your elders and respect, or, you know, speaking to people who you don't know or who are, but it's like, just talk how you talk. You know, this needs to be formal, and you're going to look down upon if you're in a formal setting and you're speaking informal. Or it's like, if they not who you know, or you speak how you speak, you know, I like, don't, you know what I'm saying, obviously understand the situation, but it's like, I always find that ridiculous. And then like you know, not in Korean, but like, you know, other language or this and that, it's like, the masculine and feminine, that is so fucking ridiculous, bro. Like, why are we so hung up on that shit? Oh, if you're a woman, you gotta say fucking A, and if you're a man, you gotta say the fucking E or some shit. I don't fucking know. But it's like, what are we like so hung up on that shit, bro? Let that shit go. It's like the fact that it's rooted into language and shit like that. Like, this shit is not healthy at all, bro. I know. Like, genuinely, I don't fuck with that. Like, the masculine and feminine in words. Like, it's like, I don't agree with it. It's like, let off, bro. Let off on that, please. You know, it's like, you know, and, you know, it's funny because it's like, you know, one of the people that come to, you know, the place I work at, the job, you know, they speak Korean, and, you know, we always like kind of, you know, share like Korean music or, you know, this, that, and the third. But it's like, lately I've been asking, you know, how to say this in, you know, Korean or this and that. And it's like, you know, with languages, it's really like, yeah, you know, we get caught up, you know, that's why, you know, we say when you're less experienced or this and that, kind of easier to learn language, you're not fighting something, or you're not trying to translate it into something, but it's like you get caught up trying to translate it into your native tongue type shit. But it's like, what that is what that is. You know, it's like, yeah, translate it for understanding or this, that, and the third, but it's just like, you understand it by just like how we didn't understand it then, and we understand hello when people go hello, hello, and you see the action and you see the intent and you see, so you understand it by like onion, you know what I'm saying, onion, and then you always onion, and then it's like, oh, that's hey, and then onion is just onion, you know, but it's not like, oh, onion translates to hey or hi or hello, because it's like, you know, I mean, technically it doesn't, you know, and it's just like, you know, when, you know, cause when like I ask, you know, certain stuff, but it's like, you know, it's not like just like a simple translation. It's like, there's not really a translation, but it means this. You know what I'm saying? But it means this. So it's like, you know, I can say, you know, onion, chajesino, or chajesino. Chajesino? Chajesino. Huh? Chajesino? Chajesino? Chajesino. Yeah, Chajesino? Chajesino? That Jessino ain't hidden right. Chajesino. Is that it? I don't remember. Chajesino. Chajesino? Chajesino. Chajesino. Nah, Chajesino? You know, any other fucking way, however the fuck you pronounce it, but it's like, that shit isn't like a, you know, a translation like to English. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like when you say it, you know, Chajesino, it's like Chajesino, and that's like me asking, you know, like I say, not a direct translation, but it's like, you know, how have you been or how are you type shit. And then they go, you know, Chajesino. You know, and it's more about, because it's using the same words. So it's like, obviously in English, it will be like, how are you, how are you? You know, but it's like they're using the same words, but they're saying different things and it's meaning different things because of the way they're saying it. You know, and because of the way the conversation is being constructed, you know, so I'm Chajesino, and, you know, and then they're like Chajesino, you know, like, oh, I'm good, or this is now, I've been fine, or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's about the way you're saying it, it's about the pronunciation and like things of that nature, and like that's just that in that language, you know, and like I said, I think that's huge for more of like kind of learning the language of, you know, seeing how it's supposed to be used and the intent behind it, and you know, pronunciation and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, obviously with a person who speaks it, you know, it definitely becomes more easier and, you know, cooler, you know, to fucking, you know, show her, be like, nah, yeah, nigga, I remember. I remember it. But I think it was Chajesino? Yeah, Chajesino? Yeah, Chajesino? Okay. Oh, me. But it's like, I don't know, bro. This shit do be wild. But what am I feeling? The no listening to music shit in school at your job is the stupidest shit ever. They tell you it fucks focus, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, you don't know what it does for me. Music helps me focus, makes me want to work harder, makes whatever I'm doing better or more fun. Don't want to sit in fucking silence or at the job listening to the same bullshit going crazy. It don't hurt nobody. I can still hear customers and communicate, can still hear teachers and get stuff done. All comes down to them wanting to feel powerful and don't even give me the stupid ass reasons why I can't, because they stupid on me. Because they stupid. You know? You know, it's like I say. I wear them bitches, you know, I listen to music at my job all fucking day. Not a problem. Not a problem. Ringing everybody, and I'm talking to the people, literally ringing everybody up just fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a problem. You know, like, it's just, you know, obviously ain't no dumbass fucking just, you know, when I'm talking two in, like I said, I put two in because, listen, shit ain't going down this and that, but it's like, not like I've got two in, it's not like I'm blasting, it's not like I'm, you know, like, it's not like where they gotta fucking, repeat themselves, and I'm like, huh? You know, it's just like, I ain't on no stupid shit, but it's like that shit. You know, but yeah, at school, that shit used to piss me off. Used to go out of their way, bro. Go out of their way to talk about some, you know what I'm saying? Why you gotta take the music out? For what, nigga? Like, how is that affecting you, bro? Like, genuinely, how is that affecting you? Like, why are you so affected by me having one earbud in? If I'm able to hear you say you gotta take that music out, then what are we talking about here? Then what are we talking about here? And even around it, like, say dude blasting it, got both in, just turn it down, take one out. You know, because that's just where I'm at. Because it's just like to say, oh, no music at all. I just, you know, like I said, I won't get around that. You know, and it's like, I don't know where we're at. You know, with talking about that, or dealing with something like that. It's just like, bro. You know, there's been too many situations, you know, with teachers and jobs, you know, that I'm just like, I mean, gave them valid reasons too, you know, I'm there with them. And they just like, blah, blah, blah. You know, that was so funny. You know, my other jobs, you know, they made up rules and came up with rules, you know, about shit. You know, how should we, you know, it was some bullshit, really. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna come up with rules for us in the field and how we operate when you're not in the field operating? So, you know, I couldn't really understand that. You know, but, you know, they're gonna like, oh, no music. I don't know. You know, like I said, shit like that, people just create bullshit to make people experience even shittier. At the job, 10 hours a day, barely make money. Motherfuckers talking about welcome to being a grown-up. Like, what? Y'all think this acceptable? Because y'all told this is a part of being a grown-up instead of realizing it's slavery. Can't y'all see it's us who are deciding to play the game, create our own shit to cope with it, make it seem less fucked? Huge. Create our own shit to cope with it. Understand that. You know? Oh, you only working 60 hours? That's not real life. You know, you working 80 hours? Oh, welcome to the world. Like, god damn, y'all niggas are sad, bro. It's like, you know, I got y'all, you know, come on, but you know, but damn, y'all gotta help me, shit. Like, what is that, bro? I mean, cheering a motherfucker on for slaving. You know, like, that's not cool. That you're slaving. You know? You know what I'm saying? You got 3 fucking jobs. You know, regardless of the age or whatever, you got 3 fucking jobs, bro. Like, people shouldn't be saying that's like, oh, hard work, oh, praising you for it. You shouldn't be. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. Like, that's ridiculous. Good job. You working 10 hours a fucking day. Great. Go make that money. What else do you have time for? Tell me. What else do you do where you don't feel exhausted? Enlighten me, my dear. Why am I still here? For I feel You no longer care for me, for you feel I've done you wrong. Where is the wrong if all I've done is support in times where you had no one? You looked at me in salt. Love that I did give you, for you to take it and run away with it. But I got none in return. What am I to do now that you're gone? With all my love, what am I supposed to give the next person that comes? Along and gives me a smile. For I have nothing but anger and frustration to present them with. Am I wrong to give you so much power to control who I am? Is it really true that you can take love that I've given you? Do I really have none left? Or am I convincing myself? Untruthful things. It is I who own those parts, and that's why I was able to give them to you. So you could only take those parts if I allow you to. You never ran away with them. I've only hidden them since you've been gone. I see now I see now they're still with me. And I can give them to whoever I please. So the next person that smiles at me, I will shower them with love. Yeah, I suppose. I suppose, darling. See, darling, but you don't seem to believe me. You know, and I can't quite understand, you know, where I've lost your trust. See, because as long as I can remember, I was there for you, always. So for you to look me in my eyes and tell me you can't trust me, who else was there for you? Who else bathed you? Who else understood everything? Let's see, can I remember the monster? Shit. You looked at me like I was the monster. I don't remember that. What am I to be if my home is with you? Oh no, where am I to go if my home is with you? And who am I to be? And who am I to be if all I know? Oh, and who am I to be if all I know is you? Is that what I said? No, I don't remember. Hey, that monster shit was good, bro. That shit was good. That shit was crazy because it's like, you know, I think it was raining or something, and, you know, like I say, I always try to, you know, let the creativity roam free. So it's like, you know, I just stood by the window and then I just started talking. And like how Monster came out, it wasn't the original, you know, but I just started talking and like I said, created the foundation for Monster. And, you know, I just, you know, it just, I don't know, it just, you know, was coming out and, you know, talked about, you know, a person, you know, who was raped, you know, and, you know, their experience and, you know, like I say, within it and throughout it, you can tell just how they've been treated and what's transpired and how they feel about it and their view on it and, you know, where they are now or, you know, I don't know. It was cool. Evaluate. Yeah, man. Evaluate, work, change, grow. Evaluate, work, change, grow.